Hello, lovely people. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining. First and foremost, can everyone see me? Can everyone hear me? Is everything okay? Just give me a thumbs up or yes or something. If you can see and hear me, that would be great. Please. Hello. Hello. How you been? I've been great, Wolf Sky 369. I've been fantastic. Thank you very much for asking. How about yourself? Me workout, yes, thank you. Afsane Afra, fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for letting me know that you can hear me and you can see me. Lovely, thank you. So, in the words of our very good friend, how have you been? How have you been, all of you? I hope you're all well. How are you bearing up with the temperature outside? How are you bearing up? Basically, it means are you tolerating? Can you tolerate the temperature outside? How are you bearing up? How are you bearing up with the temperature outside? It's warm, right? It's nothing as warm as it is in other countries. I know. We are very spoilt. If I want to say susul, I say spoilt. We're very spoilt here in the UK, unfortunately. But these temperatures, whew, excuse me, I have been not bad. I've not been bad. Very good. Nice to hear. How are you bearing up? Well done. Well done. Let me write that down. How are you bearing up? It means how are you coping? So we can use how are you bearing up for lots of things. You know, if someone is going through a difficult situation, if someone's in pain, if someone's had bad news, if for whatever reason someone's going through some kind of difficulty, and we just want to ask, are you okay? Right? How are you coping? Yeah, the phrasal verb we use is how are you bearing up? How are you bearing up? Okay, very good. Tehran has started being warm, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine, definitely. If it's warm here, then I'm sure it's absolutely roasting in Iran. Yeah. Rainy day in Bristol. That's nice. Okay, good. Quite nice and cool and clean at least. There's a bit of rain there. Very good. Very good. Lovely to have you all. Thank you for joining. How are you... K-O-R-D, don't know what that is, sorry. So how are you bearing up? How are you coping? Coping, C-O-P, coping. How are you coping? Very good. I caught a cold. Oh no, I caught a cold from my wife. Oh dear, Jafari, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you'll both get better very soon. Oh dear. Excuse me. Hopefully you'll both get out of it, get better very soon. Just a few things to say before we start. First of all, some of you might have noticed I've started a new second Instagram page. Okay, this page that you're on, and thank you very much, you're following me, very kind of you. This is Layla's English Lab. As you know, I've had this page, gosh, I've had this page since 2018, I think. That's when I started. Gosh, a long time ago. So recently, I've started a brand new page. It's called Layla Fluent English, okay? Sometimes I share some of my posts from that page on Layla's English Lab as well. The difference between these two is Layla's English Lab will always be my main page. I'll never forget you, lovely people. You know, I'll never not post on this page. This is my main page. This is where all of you have put your trust in me. And so I will definitely be creating, hopefully, useful content for you, specific to Farsi speakers. As you know, in my reels, the reel I teach in English, but at the bottom I've got the Farsi translation as well, right? So that's not going to change. I'm not going away, okay? You are still my number one people that I'm trying to focus on. On the side, I've got a second Instagram page, and that page is for absolutely anybody in the world who wants to learn English. anybody. So Farsi speakers, Chinese, Indians, Arabic speakers, Mexicans, anybody, absolutely anybody who wants to learn English can use that second page. But with that one, I'm trying to create content quite regularly to be able to bring the page up as quickly as I can. So if you want, check out the videos there as well, just to let you know I've got videos there as well, reels and stuff there. What else did I want to mention? There's a story I've put up on my page just a few minutes ago. There's a course I have on one of my websites that has been sitting there. It's a course that I created quite some time ago. It's got 200 idioms. 200 idioms I have taught in that course. Each idiom, I've explained what the idiom is. I've given the meaning and the definition in Farsi. I've also explained if there's any grammar about the idiom, and I've made 3 examples with each idiom that you can see how we use these idioms in everyday conversation, okay? All of that, 200 idioms at the moment is £20, £20. And half of those 200 you can even go and watch on my website for free, right? So I've put that up there. Definitely make use of that offer because the price of that is going to change very soon. Right, I am going to get straight to the lesson. Would you please put sub, Leila John, sub meaning subtitles? Where, please? Would you let me know? استاد میشه شمرده تر صحبت کنید. Yes, I'm sorry. کردها سرافراز ایرانیان عزیز. Yes, absolutely. It was hot today. Yes, definitely was very hot today. Okay, I just thought people might have questions. That's why I was reading that. Right, let's get to the lesson, definitely. So the title of the lesson that I had for today was You Know What? You Know What? Now, you might think to yourself, Layla, grammatically, this isn't correct. You know what? Is that a question? Is that a sentence? The full version is do you know what? Do you know what, right? But we don't say the do. We drop the do, we just say you know what? You know what? And we can use this as sentences, as a sentence. We can also use it as a question. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to read the comments. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios, 3 different situations where we use you know what. Okay, the first one, actually, let's make it a bit more interesting. I'm going to say it in Farsi first. I'm going to ask you, if you can, give me the English version, and then I will give you my final suggestion, not the final answer. No, because what you say could be correct as well. I'm going to give you my final suggestion. Is that okay? Is everybody up for it? Is that okay? I will give you the Farsi version of the sentence to see if you can say it to me in English. Is everybody up for that? Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay with that. سلام، یه جمله درباره خلیج فارس میگین لطفاً. There's nothing to say. It's the Persian Gulf. That's it. Whoever thinks it's not the Persian Gulf, I think they need to go and educate themselves. You can't just change a name of the world because you want to. It's been the Persian Gulf for years. There's nothing to talk about. It's the Persian Gulf, right? Thank you for that. Okay, yes, everyone's okay with that. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. میخوام بگم وای اینقدر گفتم اینو دیگه زبونم مو در آورد. خدا اینقدر هی گفتم اینو whatever. هی گفتم اینو دیگه زبونم مو در آورد. Okay, now when you want to write your answer, you're going to start with you know what. You know what? It sets the tone. Okay, it shows that I'm really frustrated, really upset, really angry, really frustrated. So you know what is going to set the tone. So you're going to start your answer with you know what, and then I need you to translate this in English. اونقدر گفتم زبونم مو در آورده. Okay, how can you say that in English for me? Ihsan Haydari. Hi Ihsan. I have got, while I'm waiting for people to answer this, I have got a free webinar on Tuesday, 13th of May at 6 p.m. Okay, for anybody on Instagram who can come and join. Basically, it's one lesson of English I'm giving for free. I've created an English speaking course, but instead of telling people come and buy my course, I'm giving one of the lessons of my course for free on Tuesday, on 13th of May, 6 p.m. I've got a link in my bio. If you can click on the link and register, and then you can join the webinar. Okay, it's not on Instagram, so make sure you register. Okay, very good. Excuse me. I've been telling a lot, so I got tired. You know what? I'm blue in the face. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? I'm just gonna see. Laveen, is that right? Laveen Arai, I'm blue in the face. Well done, well done. And I had someone else. Afsa, is that right? You know what? I said that a million times. Very good. I'm fed up with telling you. Yes, some great English. لطفاً فارسی بگید. ممنون میشم. من انگلیسیم خوب نیست. Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay, 6 p.m. Yes, UK time, Ida. 6 p.m. UK time, yes. کلاس خصوصی, no, unfortunately. I've said it a lot that my tongue is twisted. Okay. I've been saying it over and over again. Very good, very good. You need what I said about it anytime. Okay, I'm blue in the face. Fantastic. So just to show that I'm really frustrated and really angry, I say, you know what? I've gone blue in the face. I've said it so many times. You know what? I've gone blue in the face. I've said it so many times. That's how we say it when we're really frustrated. You could be talking to a child. Maybe you've asked your child to go clean their room. You've asked them so many times, do your homework, clean your room, do the washing, whatever, and they haven't done it yet. And it's up to here, right? You're just getting really angry. You know what? I've gone blue in the face. I've said it so many times. So that's how we say it. You can also use it outside if you've said something to someone else outside so many times, even an adult. That's how we say it. Okay, well done. Well done. Right. Let's have another example. So again, you're going to start, because I'm going to show frustration. So you're going to start with, you know what? That sets the tone to show that I'm frustrated. How would we say this in Farsi? Let me see. Okay, let's say I'm trying to convince somebody not to do something and they will not listen to me. And at the end of it, I get really frustrated and I say, okay, باش, خب دیگه همین, باش همین, من رفتم. Something like this. باشه, خب پس همین. من دیگه try نمی کنم. دیگه همین. هر کار خودت دوست داری انجام بده. Something like this. Just to show that I'm not going to keep persisting anymore. Yeah? Can you help me with that? Yes, this is احسان. سلام آقا احسان. من خودم متاسفانه کلاس خصوصی ندارم. خیلی دوست داشتم که داشته باشم، متاسفانه تعداد ساعت در روز اجازه نمیده. یکی از معلم‌های بسیار بسیار خوب که در تیم من با هم کار میکنیم، ایشون کلاس خصوصی دارن برای اونهایی که کلاس میخوان. اگه ممکنه بعد از این لایو یه لطف بکنید برای من دی ام بزنید، من حتما اطلاعات ایشون رو میفرستم خدمتتون. مرسی. اوکی. As you like, as you like. هر چی خودت دوست داشتی دیگه، گوش که نمیدی. That's what I'm trying to say. Very good. You know what? Very good, Kian. You know what? I'm done with trying. Well done, Kian. Samone, you know what? I've gone blue in the face that I said it so many times. Yes. You know what? I've given up. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Jamshidi. Yeah. Masi, hi, Masi. I'm not going to say more. Do whatever you want to do. I'm gone. Okay. You know what? Do whatever suits you. Very good. Very good. علی کیویان، دوره بالاتر از مبتدی. بله، توی ستوری که چند دقیقه پیش گذاشتم توی صفحه یه لینک گذاشتم که لینک وبسایت هست، وارد اون لینک بشید، دوره های دیگر رو میبینید که همه فقط به انگلیسی هست. Yes. سطح بالاتر. Yes. Okay, very good. Whatever, it's your choice, do whatever you want. Fantastic. Very good. So a lot of you have started, you know what? This shows, it sets the tone. It shows that I'm really frustrated. So I say, you know what? I'm done. Or you know what? I'm not doing this. You might have heard a lot of people say that. You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. And they just walk away, right? This happens a lot when you disagree strongly with what someone says or does, right? I'm trying to think of an example, a real life example that I can relate to. Yes, excuse me, in one of my podcasts, I can't remember if it was series 1 or 2. When I was a student at university, I worked at a cinema, quite a big cinema in Parswood in Manchester. As a university student, I worked there. And I remember I was on the box office where they sell tickets. How many years? I'm going back like maybe 20 years ago. Gosh. 20 years ago, I worked there and we used to sell tickets at the box office. And there were parents who would come. They wanted to get tickets to go and see films and movies and stuff with their kids, right? With their young kids. And the rating of some of these films used to be like 12A, which means if you have a child who is under the age of 12, that child cannot go see that film alone. They have to be accompanied with an adult, right? That's what 12A means. So a lot of these parents would come up to me at the box office and they would ask me, excuse me, have you seen this film? Is it suitable? I've got a 5-year-old child. Is 12A, is this film suitable? And I used to tell the truth. I used to be honest with these people. I didn't have kids, but I used to be honest because I thought, you know, you've got to tell the truth to these parents. And I would sometimes say, actually, I've seen it. There are a couple of scary moments, or no, it's absolutely fine. Go watch it. You'll love it. And a couple of times my supervisor heard me saying to some customers that it's a bit scary. And my supervisor got really upset with me, actually. He pulled me aside. Yeah. He pulled me aside and he said, Layla, your job is to sell tickets. Your job isn't there to give advice. And I said, no, sorry, if a parent is concerned about their child, I'm going to give them advice. Anyway, so every time we saw each other, we would butt heads. Hey, کلمون میخورد به هم. خیلی با هم مخالفت زیاد داشتیم. Yeah, we used to butt heads a lot. We used to butt, B-U-T-T. We used to butt heads a lot. همیشه هر موقع به هم میخوردیم با هم اختلاف داشتیم. هیچ موقع با هم توافق نداشتیم. We used to butt heads a lot. دوتا مثلا چی اسمشون؟ بز هستن. دوتا بز با هم دعوا میکنن چجوری کله هاشون رو میزنن به هم. Yeah, that's called butt heads. Butt heads. So it's an idiom. We used to butt heads a lot, me and my supervisor. And then one day another parent was asking me about a Harry Potter film or something. I was telling her the truth, that it's a little bit scary, and in front of all of my peers همکارام افراد توی در واقع situation خودم, in front of all of my peers, in front of all of my co-workers, in front of all of the audience, this supervisor shouted at me, Layla, your job is to sell tickets. Your job isn't to give advice. And I just stood up. I remember I slammed the till shut. I stood up and very loud in his face, sorry, I said, you know what? I'm done. And I just walked out, went straight into the back office, grabbed my coat, my bag, and I just walked out of the cinema because I thought maybe, I don't know, you have to tell me if my action was right or wrong. Yes, I know you don't talk to your supervisor like that, you don't talk to your boss like that, but if a parent is asking me for my real opinion, and if a film, yes, does have a bit of a scary scene, I'm going to be honest, that parent has trusted me, right? Oh, I've got clapping hands. Oh, thank you very much. You know, I would like to know, because I've got kids myself, and my kids are old now. They're older, they're teenagers. But back in the day when they were very young, if I asked somebody at the box office, excuse me, is this film suitable for young kids? And if they say yes, I buy the tickets and go in, and, you know, it scares my kids, I'm not going to trust that staff member anymore. In fact, I will definitely go and complain. And it's not right on the kids. We're not just talking about compensation and the law. It's not fair on the kids. The kids will have nightmares. It's just not right. So you did right. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So that's what I did. That is actually where I used, you know, this kind of situation. You don't disrespect your boss. I know that. But when your boss shouts at you in front of everybody, sorry, I just had to stand up for myself. There we go. Right. Thank you. Let's go on to the next scenario, next situation. Thank you so much. You were totally right. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go on to the next situation. میخوام بگم آخ من آیدیمو خونه. How do we say this in Farsi? In English, we call it the kitchen counter. The kitchen counter. How do you say kitchen counter in Farsi? Can someone help me? The kitchen counter. Counter. How do you say that in Farsi, please? You are always really honest and fair. Thank you, Elnos. Very kind of you. Thank you. Vijdana kari, Layla. Nice. Nice. Kitchen counter. How do we say that? Open Irani. Okay. Okay. Open آشپزخانه. Open. رو cabinet. Is that what they say? Open. Okay. Okay. Sange open. Thank you. Thank you. So, پیشخانه آشپزخانه. Okay. We say open. So it doesn't mean that it's an open plan kitchen. It doesn't mean that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just the area where you do your jobs in the kitchen, like when you want to do some chopping or peeling or that area. روی تخت آشپزخانه. Yeah. Okay. روی کابینت آشپزخانه. Fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, in English, we call it worktop surface, or we actually call it the kitchen counter. Kitchen counter, we say that. رو کابینت آشپزخانه. جملات ساده تر و شمرده تر. Okay. فارسی هم بلد نیستیم. I'm sorry. کانتر آشپزخانه. Yeah, we just call it open. Okay, okay. Left it on the counter. Very good, very good. So, I want to say آخ من آیدیمو روی کانتر آشپزخانه جا گذاشتم. How can I say that in English? And listen to my tone, because I'm like, oh my God, I forgot, right? So again, we're going to use you know what, right? So we used you know what in the first instance to show I'm really frustrated and angry. We're going to use it now as well for the second instance. That means, oh my God, right? So I want you to write it in English for me. میخوام بگم آخ من آیدیمو روی کانتر آشپزخونه خونه جا گذاشتم. How can I say that in English, please? فارسی یادم. Well, if you say that, then there's no hope for me, right? Okay. Very good, very good. Gino, I left my ID on the kitchen counter. Fantastic. But I want to please have, I want to show the tone. That. I want to show the desperation, please. آشپزخونه کافیه, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. You left your ID on the counter. Yeah. So we're going to start with you know what workout. Thank you. Me workout. Excuse me. You know what? You know what? I left my ID on the kitchen counter. Very good. Very good. So we're going to start with you know what, right? So you know what has different meanings. One of them is to show that I'm really frustrated, I'm really angry. You know what? I'm done. That's it. I'm not doing this. You know what? I'm done. So that's one way of using you know what. Another way of using you know what is when I suddenly remember something, right? I suddenly remember something. Again, I say, you know what? You know what? I've left my ID on the kitchen counter. Oh my goodness, yeah? So we use it there as well. You know what? I left my ID on the kitchen counter. Well done, well done. So we start with you know what? Very good, very good. It's the same sentence that we used before, but now it has a different function, right? Okay, very good. You know what? You know what? I left my ID on the kitchen counter. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Oh my God. Shoot, Lavine. Yeah, shoot. I left my ID on the kitchen counter. Very good, very good. You know what? I left my ID on the kitchen counter. Excellent, excellent. Right, there's one other function that we're going to use with you know what, and that's just when I want to either share some useful information with you that'll hopefully help you, or I want to give advice, or there's something I tell you that will hopefully help you. That's also when I use you know what, okay? Excuse me. Let's say, for example, we're talking, you and I, we're talking, and you say to me, Layla, every branch of the shop next that I go to, unfortunately, all of them, for example, have sold out of this leather jacket that I really like. Okay, so you're talking about every shop of next, every branch that you go into, all of them have sold out of the leather jacket that you really like. Okay, now I know some information and I'm going to try and be helpful. So this time, because I want to try and be helpful, again, I'm going to start with you know what, right? This is a different function. I'm going to say, you know what? There's a girl called Tracey in the Trafford Centre branch. You know what? So this is me. I've got information that hopefully will help you. I don't know if you want to call it advice. I don't think I would call it advice. It's more like a tip, more like information, yeah? So, you know what? There's a girl called Tracey in the Trafford Centre branch. Go to her, she'll sort you out. She will sort you out. She'll sort you out. اون سری کارتون رو راه میندازه. Yeah? She'll sort you out. I'm going to write all of these in the caption and put them in YouTube like I do every single time. You know what? You say that you've gone all over the place in Next, different branches looking for this leather jacket. You know what? There's a girl called Tracey at the Trafford Centre branch Go to her, she'll sort you out. So even if they have sold out at the Trafford Centre branch, she will, what do we say? She will move mountains to get it for you. چه idiom باحالی, right? She will move mountains for you. What do you think that means? You tell me, what do you think that means? So I'm telling you, go to there's a girl called Tracey. You know what? There's a girl called Tracey at the Trafford Centre branch up next. Go to her, she'll sort you out. She will move mountains for you. That's an idiom, she will move mountains. What do you think it means? Yes, well done. Saljogi, yes, she will move mountains for you. Helia, she will move mountains for you. Very good. Mimi, she will do her best. هر جور شده برات جورش میکنه. Soraya, fantastic. She will move mountains. Just think about it. Someone who can move a mountain. That's impossible, right? But it gives you the idea. اصلا کار idiom همینه. کار idiom، وظیفه idiom این هست که یک نقشی، یه تصوری، یه چیزی در ذهن ما excuse me ایجاد بکنه که حرف اون سخنگو رو بهتر بفهمیم، یا منی که میخوام از این ایدیوم استفاده کنم راحت تر با همین چند تا کلمه بتونم منظورم رو برسونم. Yeah, she will move mountains for you. Whatever you want, she'll do it. She'll move mountains for you. Okay. Okay. I wait. Za yekta. Okay, just give me a minute. I've never seen this before. سر قله قاف هم باشه برات میاره. Is that right? قله قاف. I've never heard of that before. سر قله قاف هم باشه برات میاره. Wow, that's lovely. هر کاری از دستش بر بیاد انجام میده. سرفناز, you're absolutely right. هر کاری از دستش بر بیاد انجام میده. But this is a bit stronger than that. She will move mountains. هر کاری از دستش بر بیاد شاید بگه ببخشید اینو دیگه نمیتونم. هر کاری از دستش بر بیاد شاید کافی نباشه که منظور این ایدیوم رو برسونه. She'll move mountains. No does not exist in her vocabulary. Basically, that's what she means, right? Go the extra mile. Thank you, Zayekta. Thank you. از زیر سنگم باشه برات پیدا میکنه. Very good, Gino. Very good. قاف یه کوه افسانه‌ایه. Thank you. Do something impossible. کوه رو برات جابجا میکنه. Lovely. She will do the impossible. خب بابا شما همه گرفتین. فانتاستیک. شما باید به من یاد بدین. از نوک قله قاف هم شده برات میاره. حد اکثر تلاشش رو میکنه. فرهاد برای شیرین کوه را کند. Okay. Very good. Lots of lovely idioms that you've used there. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, in tonight's lesson, and you helped me, I really appreciate it. Thank you for your help. In tonight's lesson, we learnt one very simple sentence, you know what, but we learnt that we can use it in 3 different situations, right? 3 different tone of voice. The first one is when I'm very frustrated. You know what? I'm done. I'm just walking out right now. That's it. I'm done. I'm not doing this. That shows I'm really frustrated. The second one, excuse me. The second one is when I'm like, oh my God, I've left my ID on the kitchen table. I'm showing that I've forgotten something really important. Really important, right? And I can't believe that I forgot it. It's like, what? How could I forget that? Something really important. And the third one is just me sharing information that I hope will help you. You know what? There's a girl called Tracey at the Trafford Centre branch. Go to her, she'll sort you out. And then the new one that we said, she'll move mountains for you, right? So she's the perfect person to go to. Now, Tracey is a made-up person. I don't actually know if there's someone called Tracey. I don't know, but that's just a sentence that I've used. Okay, very good. Hi, Fatima. Thanks for joining. Lovely to have you. Okay, I hope that's okay. Thank you so much for helping me in this lesson. Very nice of you. So I'm going to love you and leave you. What does that mean? That's another idiom. Does anybody know? I'm going to love you and leave you. What does that mean? I'm going to love you and leave you. What does that mean? Layla makes English so easy. Moss John 1000, you guys are very clever. I'm not doing anything. You guys just get it so quickly. Thank you. Branch means shobe. Yes. Thank you, Naime. Yes. Thank you, Barat Simi. Nice to have you. Saying bye. Very good. Dil az didar sir nemishe vali bayad beram. Wow, that's such a nice way of saying it in Farsi. Very good. I'm going to love you and leave you. So this is what we say. It's very informal. This is what we say to a very close friend before we want to say goodbye. Okay? So I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a very good, productive week. And I look forward to seeing you again on Sunday, next Sunday. Before next Sunday, if you haven't seen already, I will be hosting a live webinar. It's not going to be on Instagram. It's going to be on a completely different platform. If you'd like to come and join, it's just one free lesson. Do click the link in my bio, and I'm going to give you one free lesson from my English course. Okay, I hope you like it. Thank you very much, everybody. See you soon. Bye for now.